He has shaken thousands of hands on royal tours, but even for Prince Charles this was a first. This was the moment that the heir to the throne made contact with a rare wild orangutan during a visit to the jungle of Borneo. The 5-foot ape descended a tree in the Semengo Wildlife Rehab Center and touched hands with the prince as he offered a piece of banana. Charles, who was visiting Sarawak with the Duchess of Cornwall as part of a tour of Asia, also accepted an invitation to try dart blowing. Prince Charles shakes hands with the orangutan during a visit to Semengo Wildlife Center in Kuching, Sarawak, Malaysia. As part of the royal tour to the Far East, he impressed tribesmen by hitting the target, although not the bullseye, with the dart. The royal couple were greeted by whirling tribal dancers as they arrived and given gifts of handmade beaded garlands. It was the first time that either Charles or Camilla have been to Borneo, famed for its endangered species of wild orangutans, and both appeared to enthused. In 32-degree heat and stifling humidity, Charles and Camilla, accompanied by the Chief Minister of Sarawak, were also given a tour of the area, peeking into traditional longhouse dwellings and watching cooking and craft demonstrations. The Sarawak Cultural Village that the couple visited is a living museum that reconstructs and conserves the traditional lifestyle and architectural diversity of Sarawak's indigenous tribes. Prince Charles pays solemn tribute to Second World War heroes. The 17-acre site rests at the foot of Mount Santubong and encourages visitors to learn through engaging with culture. The highlight of their visit was the Iban warrior dance, also known as the Najat. It is performed accompanied by the Tabohan Jangdang, the Iban's traditional music. The indigenous dance has been passed down from generation to generation and is believed to have been in existence, along with the Iban tribe, since the 16th century. The Najat dance was traditionally performed by warriors on their return from battles, although it is now performed to celebrate the most important harvest festival, Iwai Dayak, and to welcome important guests to the longhouses. Traditionally, the male dancers wear a kawat, or loincloth, and a headdress made from the tail feathers of the hornbill. They hold a long sword in one hand and an ornately decorated shield in the other. Female dancers have an elaborate headdress, chains, beads, and a dress that reaches to below their knees with intricate weaving. The male dancers make slow movements, as though stalking the enemy, before darting forwards to attack. The dance is performed accompanied by the music from percussion instruments including the angkromong, bandai, and kanang. At the sanctuary, Charles was welcomed to the center by the Deputy Chief Minister of Sarawak, who will introduce the center's aims, specifically the Orangutan Rehabilitation Project. The prince visited the orangutan feeding deck and witnessed how these animals are cared for by the center's staff. Forests make up 75% of Sarawak's geographical landscape, with 8% under government protection. All orangutan habitats fall within these protected areas, and it is estimated that the local government supports over 3,000 of the animals this way. It was opened in 1975 as a rehabilitation center for orangutans found injured in the wild or rescued from captivity. Once they are ready, the animals will be released back into the wild. Twice a day, the center's staff lay fruit out near a special viewing platform, giving visitors the unique opportunity to see the orangutans in their natural environment. Later visited the Sarawak Biodiversity Center greeted by the center's CEO, Dr. Yotiang Chia, who will accompany the prince on a tour, taking in gardens and labs to learn about the variety of plants grown in the center and the research undertaken there.